What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Brian Watkins, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Watkins channel. My subject today is what do I miss most about, no, what I miss most about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. The reason why I'm making this video is for the other fans that feel the same as I do. Let's get started. I remember when I came into a knowledge of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. It was in I think 1982 in the summertime. I'll tell you why I remember it so well. They came out with their hit song, The Message. I was staying on Coventry um, in Detroit, Michigan, located off of 7 Mile and John R. And the side street was Emory, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, all right, they come out with the song, right? So I hear do 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 do. He said, I like a jungle sometimes. It made me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the station, no, they just don't care. I can't take the smell, I can't take the noise. I got no money to myself, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with a baseball bat. And I'm like, what? I'm like 13. I had a paper route because the route I had at the time was yep, the paper route I had was Yakama. And on this particular street, it was a lot of crazy things going on in that block. And I had the whole block, like from Yakama 7 Mile all the way to Yakama to the street State Fair. So walking down delivering papers, the summertime is hot. Prince had just came out through the time with the second album. What time is it? 7/7/93/11 was a big hit. So when I heard The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, I was always doing my paper route. So I heard the song, and then my mother would make us walk over to my brother's house. He stayed on Longwood off of John R. And we went over there every day, and I hated it because it was hot. Of course, it was always one of the damn utilities was off. So I always heard that song all the time. And it also reminded me of this girl that she's deceased now. Her name is Sabrina Walker. May she rest in peace. I had a big crush on her. She was fine. I was 13. She was 16, but she looked like she was 21. She was fine. She would wear um, the tight Levi jeans with the Mark Buchanan leather with a pretty like turquoise Adidas tank top, and she had on some white and light blue Adidas with the shell toes. She was so pretty. So that song always reminded me of her because her sister Marty, uh, my brother, his friend Russell, this guy named Leonard, and I think my oldest brother, they would go to Lake Umos that was on 7 Mile and John R, right across the um, train tracks from where we lived at. And mind you, all this time, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five is getting like mad serious rotation with this song, The Message. And then I would be over there on Longwood. I hated going over there. Girls were nice, but I hated walking over there because it was fire and it was always hot. It was in the summertime. And like I said, my mother always made sure one of the damn utilities was off. So I think he said on the song, Daddy, I don't want to go to school because the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool and all the kids smoke reefer. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. I dance to the feet and shuffle my feet, wear my shirt and tie and run with the crease because it's all about money. Ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a car in this line of milk, honey. I'm just like, whoa. And then you know the beat is like doo 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 doo. do 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 do, and he just killing the lyrics, and I'm just like, okay, so because like I said, it was always something. It was either the phone was off, um, or the lights, gas, water. One time, all of it was off. A few times that happened. So I was like, forget this. It was like I said, it was the summertime, so it was. I don't know if they do it now, but you go to summer school and signed up for camp, and you go to camp for 2 weeks for Firewell, Michigan. I really wanted to go because I wanted something to eat. It was no food in the house. You open up the refrigerator and it's empty. It ain't nothing worse than the water getting turned off in the summertime and the electricity, because you know how the refrigerator with a freezer is full of ice, right? So you're trying to get all the water you can and put it in the refrigerator, the freezer part, so that the water be cold. Like one of them big jugs when you get a gallon of milk, somebody drink up all the water, be like this much left, and almost the rest of the water in the freezer is about to melt away, and it's hot as hell outside. And it's a long way until the next first of the month to get some money. And all that song was always on the radio. I heard it just as clear. So when I went to camp, we way out there in the boondocks in Farwell, Michigan. Guess what come on the radio, y'all? It's like junk sometimes. It make me want to keep going under. I'm like, oh man, what is this? So um, they did real good with that. So well, I think they came out with this song Scorpio. That came out in the wintertime of 1983. And how I remember so well at this time, it was a real popular TV show, dance show called The Scene, hosted by Nat Morris and the director R.J. Watkins. They would play it on there a lot, and boo, them girls be going down that line and be popping them, throwing their legs all up in the air. It's amazing how you miss a lot of stuff just being a kid watching an adult dance show. But they would play a lot of their music on there too. Then they end up coming out with the song for Beat Street. Did real good. Did real good. Not as good as the message, but good enough because it was on the soundtrack. So for a long time, it was always Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You know, um, it wasn't until what the late '90s and the early millennium of the 2000 era where Grandmaster Flash also showed his skills, that he was the first one to invent certain things on the turntables. So it's like I still miss that because they were extremely creative. They formed themselves in 1976 from New York, Bronx of New York. And I was always fascinated with New York because my brother had went to New York when he was away at college, and he brought some pictures back. And I was always fascinated with their style. Like here, they have some nice gear stuff. Don't get me wrong, but New York, like here, they may have just the burgundy pair of Pumas with the gray stripe, whereas New York they had orange pair of Pumas with a white stripe, or a blue pair of Pumas with an orange stripe. And this was normal. Wild fashion was so normal in New York. So I had got a taste of that from when my brother explained it, and then when I saw Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five represent their gear, they had a little bit of everything on. I was like, wow. And I would see bits and pieces of it when I saw the movie Breaking, or Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm like, hey, he got that from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. So I'm saying that to say this. I miss them a whole lot. I still like Grandmaster Flash, as far as what he's doing. He's took hip hop to a totally, totally different level once again. But that wasn't the time I originally came into a knowledge of him and his artistic craft in hip hop. I was there when he came on the scene from a rap group, and rap groups were extremely common in the early stages of hip hop. For instance, Sugar Hill Gang, Wonder Mike, Master G, uh, Big Bang, Big Bang Hank, may he rest in peace. See what I'm saying? There were groups, you know, like what you have now, like Lil Wayne or T.I., Juvenile, the late Soldier Slim, may he rest in peace. See, it wasn't like that back then. It's like I said, Grandmaster Fast and the Furious 5, they all came on and rocked it. You know, you got your mind blown away, like Houdini or Curtis Blow, you know, or Ron DMC, the Beastie Boys, Cold Crush Crew, you know. It was always usually a rap group, not a rapper, you know, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like that in the beginning. So that's what I miss most about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Everything. So continue to tune into my show. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make videos constantly. And also, my second reason why you want to subscribe to my channel is